Hi, it is Cassie with Created by Cassie, and it is October 21st, 6 p.m., and I am on to do my live for tonight. Tonight I'm going to be featuring the new Happy Hibiscus Bundle. I am in love with this bundle. It is gorgeous. I just love everything about it, all the stamps, all the dies here. They're just beautiful, and it's got a hybrid embossing folder, which is really cool. I will show you how to use that. This will be coming out and available to you on November 5th. I highly recommend getting it. It is gorgeous.
The camera isn't responding.
And let me show you what we're going to be making. This is my card for tonight. It is absolutely beautiful. This is Petunia Pop with white and Granny Apple Green. We've got the iridescent pearls on here, and it just is so beautiful. The shiny pearls just bring out that white and pop it, inside. And then of course the matching envelope. So that is our card for tonight. So let's get started. So first, what we're gonna do, we have our piece of Petunia Pop, and it is scored at 5.5, 4 1/4, cut and scored. We also are going to have a piece of white that will go on here, and I have already embossed it. Don't know if you can see, but it is beautiful. The nice embossing here up in the back of it. It's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to just take your paper. This is a piece of scrap I have, and you're going to just stick it in here. I have been orienting it this way to put it in the folder like this, so that my leaves are my hibiscus are going up. But if you want to make a landscape, then you can put it this way, and it'll make your leaves go landscape. So that is our first step, which is going to be, we're going to glue down our basic white with some regular green glue. I love green glue. It's what I learned on, and it just works. And it's actually really good for these types of embossing folders, to really make sure that they're going to adhere down with all the bumps and grooves that you get when you emboss. All right. So there we go. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take our ribbon. I'm going to, and you can also do this before you glue it down, but I am just going to cut a little piece off here. And then I'm going to take my little tool that I like to use, and I have some glue dots around here somewhere. Let's see. Here we go. So I'm just going to get one of these glue dots, and I'm going to push it under, right under here. And I'm going to take my ribbon and stuff it down there. And it is easier if you do it before you glue it down, but I forgot. So this is a good a good way to do it if you have forgotten like I just did. Still getting used to going live and all the things that go along with it. I'm just going to shove this under here, just like this. Here we go. Perfect. That'll just stick just like that. And there we go. Perfect. I am going to just add one little glue dot here just to make sure we don't move too much with it. Perfect. All right. So to get these beautiful, beautiful flowers, what we will do is we're going to, let me grab my biggest block here. Whoops. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our, whoops, get this off of here. We're going to take this stamp right here. It's a photopolymer. You can tell I've used it. It's connected. So we're just going to put that on our block here. And I'm just going to take my Petunia Pop. I'm going to open that. I'm actually going to, since this is a photopolymer, I want to make sure that I have my Pearson mat here. If you have a rubber stamp, the rubber cling, it already has the little foam to give you kind of a little bit of give. With the photopolymer here, you don't have that. And so to get a little bit more of a cleaner, precise type of stamp, that's what we use the Pearson mat for. So I'm just going to ink this up, and we're just going to do it the regular strength here. Let's see. And then I'm just going to get that down there, put some pressure. There we go. Look how absolutely beautiful that is. They are just, it's just a stunning, stunning set. Oh, I just absolutely love it. So next, what we're going to do, we want to do the middle of our flowers. So let's do the biggest one first. This is the largest of the stamps. And so what we're going to do is I'm actually going to get a piece of scratch paper here, or scrap. I'm going to stick this right here because we're going to stamp off before we stamp it onto our flower. We don't want it full strength because if you can see, we want it a little bit lighter so that our outer full strength does the outline. So let's see, we're going to get this inked up. Got it inked up. I'm just going to stamp off and then line it up. Here we go, put some pressure. There we go. How gorgeous is that? Absolutely beautiful. All right, so let's switch our stamps up. So I'm gonna clean off this one. Hey, Amy, how are you? Hope you had a good day. All right, this is the middle flower. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love it. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're going to ink it up, stamp off, and then we're gonna line it up, put some pressure. There we go. And it's actually fairly easy to line up. You have this little dip right here that matches with this, so it makes it a little bit easier for you to kind of line up and see. I know some photopolymers, when you have to line it up, oh, it's hard. Yes, I had a great day, Amy. I'm so glad that your class went well yesterday. I can't wait to hear how your next class goes. All right, this is the smallest. So we're gonna do the same thing. Ink it up. There we go. All right. So we have all 3 stamped. Now to cut it out, I actually pre-cut them out, but I will show you how to stick it into this folder. So this is the front. I always write in Sharpie so I know what it is, but I've used it so much it's coming off. I have to rewrite it. So this is the front. You have the Stampin' Up! Logo here. We're just going to flip it open. We're going to take our die here, the 3 together, which is what we have here. And it lines up on this top here where you have the Stampin' Up! It's going to be on this side, and you're just going to take where these 3 right here. I don't know if you can tell, but it's these 3 which line up. And so you just put it here, and it should, there we go. It kind of locks itself in there. You see it doesn't move. So then what you do, I take it, I flip it, hold, flip this side around, and then easily scoot my paper until I am all lined up. And then I just hold with my fingers here and close it up. And then what you're going to do is you're going to run it with just the base plate and the gray number 4 plate through your embossing folder, through your cut emboss. And then when it comes out, they are going to look like this. So they're going to cut it out. I don't know if you can tell, they are also embossed. It has a little bit of raised edge here. It gives it a little bit of extra texture, which is absolutely gorgeous. So we have all 3 of those. Oh, I just love this set so much. All right. I also already cut out these leaves here. They are also the 2-step. Oops, I got stuck here. They are also the 2-step. So we've got this is the outer, and these are the inner. So you're going to do the 2 outer at full strength, and the 2 in, you're going to stamp off, and then stamp and line it up in the middle. And that will give you that outline of the darker color and the inside with the little bit lighter color, which is what really makes it pop, makes it beautiful. All right, so let's go back to our card here. So what I did next was I just took my cutouts that I have already done. I'm going to get my dimensionals here. I'm going to start with our biggest hibiscus, and I'm just going to put a couple, and look, I already got, anytime I use pink or red, I get it on me. It never fails. All right, so I have 2 dimensionals on here. I'm just going to place this where I want it. And this is just about where I put it on this one. I will stick this right here, see if you guys can see it. Then I'm going to take our next one. I'm going to also put 2 dimensionals on. I'm going to take this off. Just going to kind of stick it down here. There we go. And then this last little baby one, it's so cute. Stick that on there. I can get this backing off. There we go. I'm just going to stick this one right there. Perfect. All right. I left my leaves for a moment. I did cut out our sentiment strip, which is also from, hey Jen, how are you? It's also from our hibiscus. It is this one. It is such, it's one of my favorite new ones. I've used it on multiple different cards, and this circle one is also just to die for. I love both of these. I just love this set so much. It's never gonna leave my stash. All right, so I have this, and I used Happy Birthday from a different set. I actually had a couple orders, and so I created this for an order. But we have a congratulations from this hibiscus set here, right here, and it's gorgeous font. I just love it. All right, I'm gonna go this way with it. Got that on there. We're gonna take our Petunia Pop, which I love, one of my favorite colors. I'm gonna ink this up, make sure, because I haven't used it yet. Let me pop it off here and make sure that new film from a new stamp gets gone. All right, and then we're just going to line that up. Perfect. Oh, that's so pretty. Beautiful. Yes, the font is gorgeous. Everything about this set is gorgeous. I just absolutely love it, if you can't tell. So I'm just going to take 2 dimensionals here. I'm going to stick those there. Take the backings off here if I can get them off. They don't seem to want to cooperate. I'm just going to stick it about here. I always kind of lift it up and look to try to make sure that it's lined up. Perfect. Next, what I'm going to do is I want to make a little bow. So I'm just going to take some of this Petunia Pop ribbon, which it makes a beautiful, beautiful bow. Yeah, Jen, when you told me you only got the hybrid folder, I thought you were nuts. Because the stamps just make it. I mean, the hybrid folder itself is gorgeous, but when you add the stamps on top of it, oh, it's like to die for. It is absolutely beautiful. All right, so we're just going to cut that off. So we've got our little bow. There we go. How cute is that? All right, and I need my glue dots. Yes, Amy, you need this. Honestly, this, of anything that you buy from the pre-order or from the new online exclusives, this is absolutely a must-have. I have not stopped creating with it. I just absolutely love it so, so much. It's absolutely gorgeous. And on camera, it doesn't even do it justice. It's just stunning. All right. I just put a couple glue dots on there. I'm going to stick one underneath here, my ribbon that's going across here just to make sure it's going to stay. Perfect. Now we can work with our leaves. I kind of like to get my base done and then work around it. So I'm going to take a dimensional, and I think these are actually too big, so let me cut this in half. I'm not sure what I did with my smaller dimensionals. Yes, my recommendation is definitely to buy this, to buy it with the stamps, the whole bundle. You can't have it without the stamps. You just can't, in my opinion. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of stick this leaf wherever I think it's gonna look good. I have another one here. I'm gonna kind of go right here. Then let me just cut a little one of these off here. All right. Stick this here. And I kind of turn my card around so I can kind of see it from different angles. There we go. So pretty. And this is such an easy card to do. Now, what I did, there are, in the set, of the dies, there are these little, there's a larger one and a smaller little flower. So this is the smaller, and let me see if I can find, yep, just a single larger one. Now I cut them out in white just because I thought that it would be a little bit more subtle, but still really beautiful. You can do whatever color that you want. And what I ended up doing, I cut a bunch of each of them out, and then you just glue them on top of each other. So, and I already glued most of them, but I will show you what I did. See if I can get a little glue out of here. I'm almost out of this glue bottle. I always love to finish a glue bottle so I can start a brand new one. There we go. See if I can pick this up. There we go. See if you can see that. See, we've just got, yeah, even a blending brush. So you've got the smaller with the larger, and it just makes it a little bit, gives you a little bit more. And if you can tell, I don't know if you can tell, but they're a little bit curled on my card. So what I did was I just took them and I kind of just pushed them in my fingers to make them a little bit of curve to them. Just thought that it gave it a little bit something extra. And so let's see, I've already done a couple. Let's take these out. So I did a bunch because I just kind of keep adding them because I just love them so much. I think they just give it a little bit of a pop. So let's see if we can stick these down. So I'm going to put one there. Let's get one down here. And I always just place them, I like to place them before I'm going to glue, just to make sure I'm getting them where I want them. Let's see. I want to go right there, or, yep, I think I want it right there. All right. So, kind of placed them where I want them. So I'm just going to do a little drop of glue on each one. You just want to push down a little bit. I just love this card so much. This bundle is just absolutely beautiful. Let's see. Oh, let's pull that a little bit closer. We want it to kind of be like a cluster, kind of like this one. Whoops. Clustered together. I just think it looks so pretty that way. Let's see. And then we're going to pop this one on here. Make it a little bit of a cluster. Here we go. And once they dry, you can go through and pop them up a little bit more on the, like curving it. Get them, you know, pop them up like that. How pretty is that? Oh, I love them. All right. Now we can embellish. So what I did was I used these beautiful iridescent pearls, basic jewels. These are quickly becoming a favorite of mine. I just love how elegant they look. Actually, I'm going to use the smaller ones. And all I did was I took them and I just stuck them right in the middle of each one of these little flowers. Here we go. And it just gives it a little bit something to make it pop even more. Oops, let's see. Can I get him? There we go. Beautiful. See how that adds just a little bit of sparkle? I just love it. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our inside. And this is where it gets a little tricky. I had to play around with this, and this is our envelope. So I do both. I like to decorate both. So we're going to go back to our, yes, it is the little details that make it extra special. So we're going to go back to our big stamp here. I'm just going to make sure that I got all the ink off. And then what I'm going to do is open my Petunia Pop back up. And I'm just going to look through the block, which this works great because it's a photopolymer and you can look through it. And I'm just going to carefully dab it on the corner here, just to make sure that I get only this one tiny flower, just that one. So then we're going to move that. We'll do this first. I kind of went a little in the catty corner. That's so pretty. It's pretty by itself even without the middle. I just love this set. I'm going to do that one more time. There we go. And then I'm going to stamp that here. Perfect. Now I'm going to bring back this stamp here. And we're going to take our paper right here so we can stamp off. We're going to do this twice. So we're going to take it, I'm going to stamp off, and then I'm just going to line it up again on my foam mat so that it kind of gets it a little bit more than just on a hard surface. And then let's do that one more time. And we're going to put that on our envelope. I'm a little bit off because I can't get my head under, but it's still pretty. All right, I'm going to close this before I get any more Petunia Pop on me. And then we're just going to take our, this is the card we already made. It's this one. This is the one we just made. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to glue in without the dimensional backings. Glue this down. Can't wait to finish this bottle. I love finishing a bottle of glue. I don't know why, it just is really satisfying. A little bit more. All right, just to make sure it sticks. And I'm just going to line it up in here. There we go. Push it down. And then there we go. It's a beautiful Happy Hibiscus Bundle card. Absolutely stunning. I just love this bundle. So again, pre-order is open for demonstrators currently, but you customers can get this starting November 5th. And if you get the bundle, you're going to get the stamp set, which also includes all the dies and the hybrid embossing folder. You'll get all, if you do the bundle, you'll get this. And I highly recommend getting it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Thank you for joining me live tonight. I will be live again next Monday at 6 p.m. and I hope you join me. I really enjoy talking to you guys and showing you some of my fun designs that I like to do. And I hope you have a good night, and I will see you guys next week. If no one's told you today, you're doing a great job.